Hello, hello. Hey, guys. It is Alex, your coach from Croatia, or another way of saying it is your Croatian coach who was born in Croatia, former Yugoslavia. So I've had an interesting upbringing and an exciting life. Really, I learned a lot. And I've learned a lot, what I shouldn't have done. So that's what I bring to the table. All my failures, all the stuff that I wish someone was around to tell me. Like now with this technology, 40 years later, look at this. I mean, I can tell you stuff, you can listen to it, and then you can choose to either accept it or no. It's up to you. I hope you say yes. I hope that you take advantage of it. I mean, there's no sense in you making the same mistakes because the results are kind of the same. And that's why I'm excited to be here, to be able to help you. I just love when people respond to me. And, many, many responses. Some just say, look, you make me very happy. Thank you. Yes, I have the occasional, hey, what up, diggity dog? But for the most part, everyone that is sending me messages is very positive and is thankful and grateful for the coaching. Because again, what do you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. You got everything to gain. Everything is on your side. Everything is on your upside. Because why? Human nature is the same. 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, right? It's all the same. Man makes some money, and let's just go back to like the pyramids in Egypt, right? The pharaohs, they are convinced that they are gods, and they came to protect you, the Egyptians, to give you food, to, just help you out in any which way that we can. But boy, you better listen to us gods, because we're here to tell you that you cannot stray. If you do, you will be punished. You will be punished? Like, what in the world? Yeah, that's just the way it was. And then it just seems like over and over again, human nature is they get wealth, then they start a war with their neighboring countries, and then they don't send their kids, they send your kids to war. Isn't that funny? Year after year, thousands of years later, it's still the same. Wars all over the place right now, even in our world, right? But they're not sending their kids to go fight for you. No, their children stay in a very safe place. But the principle that I'm teaching you is that here we are, 6,000 years later from Adam and Eve, where, in the garden there, they started a new bloodline. And, the reality is the first two boys, Cain got jealous of Abel and killed him. Go figure. The first two boys, murder was the result of it. And why? Jealousy, right? I'm not making this stuff up. It's recorded in the annals of history. So that's why I can confidently tell you that, hey, human nature, that's what you got to fight. It doesn't matter what you think, or, oh my God, I am a God and I'm here to save you. Hey, if the people don't want to be saved, you can only be God for so long before it turns to violence. Before that Pharaoh, starts doing war with the other countries and they want to take all the money and all the land and all the possessions and everything, and then they'll start another war. And again, they won't send they won't send their kids, but your kids will go. And that's really how it goes. Human nature. I can't argue with it, neither can you. Because if you just read history, it tells you what it is. And so that whole reality is something for you to deal with. And it's not like, hey, I got this great idea. I designed it, but I need money. So I'm going to get an accountant. I'm going to get a lawyer, and we're going to put this all together. And yeah, they'll steal your idea and you'll be left with nothing, and they'll be making millions, right? Kind of the way it goes. So if you've been burnt a couple times, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're part of our team where we want to be successful. We want to grow to the next step. And it's up to you to grow. No one else can grow for you. You have to decide, yes, I want to grow. I don't care what happened to me in the past or how I got screwed over by an accountant or an attorney or just another businessman. I'm just sick of everybody. I hate everybody. Mean people suck, right? Okay, well, eventually you got to get rid of that, like I had to get rid of it, to advance forward, to do good things, right? And to finish strong. I want to finish strong at 64. I'm teaching you how to do things so that you can finish strong. You don't have to learn by my mistakes. Or by my mistakes, you can learn not to do it, but you still have to choose not to do it, right? So as a review, because we're now on number 5, right? A handful, oh my gosh, a handful of 20-minute teachings on how to make you the best you can be, right? And so the reality is, hey, don't trust really attorneys, businessmen, or lawyers. Okay, so that was one. Second, hey, you know what? You got to change your heart attitude. So make a list of everybody who wronged you, things in the past and things that you just hated going through, family, friends, everybody that was just like, dogging you and taking from you and stealing from you. Okay, so you made that list. That's the bad list. And then we forgave them. And we checked them all off, ripped them up, and threw them in the toilet and flushed the toilet. And then we wrote that down. Okay, I've forgiven and forgotten. I'm sick of all the stuff in the past. Great, that's the bad list. And then if there's a bad list, there's got to be a good list. And that's what we taught you in number 3. The good list. Those who blessed you, those who prayed for you, those who loved you, those who forgave you. All those people, that's the happy list, right? And then we decided that, you know what? We're going to continue on that happy list. We're going to continue adding people because you're going to be driving down the road. Oh, God, that guy, that's right. When my father died in the hospital because of a triple bypass surgery, you were the one who came and stayed with me and prayed with me and encouraged me in the hospital, right? All these things will start coming into your memory, right? Remembrance, and your memory will oh, wow, that's right. I better add that guy to the list. Oh, I better add that lady to the list. Oh, I better act. And you just keep adding to the list. Why? Because it's a happy list. And then from that happy list, we grab a book, right? So now we're on the 3, and we take that book and we write into it all the people that we're going to start spending time with on the happy list. Because the bad list is behind you. You got to rip it up and flush it down the toilet. And then you got to move on to the happy list. And those who made you happy. Those who care about you. Hey, now you're talking. So you take your book, right? The priority book. Prioritizing is key. And you start writing them down. And you go, oh yeah, Bob Smith, Debbie Jones. And you just keep, oh, that's the ones I want to start spending time with. Now, I may send out emails. I might, do whatever, phone calls, texts. And of course, the old school way, you can send a card and say, hey, you came to my mind, Debbie, and thank you for coming to the hospital and praying with me and being there for me. I know it was 20 years ago, but I haven't forgotten, right? Now, you got another happy person on that happy list. And what do? We start spending time with them. It might start off on Taco Tuesdays. I don't know. You may invite them for some pizza, and that's it, just a pizza night. And all of a sudden, 2 people show up. All of a sudden, 4 people show up. And before you know it, 25 people? What in the world's going on, right? It doesn't matter. 1 person or 25 people online who are also watching this that want to have friends. They're lonely. Many people are lonely. I mean, just look at TikTok and some of those accounts. People are so lonely. They just want sincere fellowship with, like-minded believers, or just anyone that's in business that can sit there and say, hey, you know what? I've got a coach from Croatia. He calls himself the Croatian coach. And he's got a series of encouraging messages, and he's a life coach, and he will help you because he helped me. So if I'm helping anyone, for heaven's sake, just go ahead and send it out to your friends and your enemies, for that matter, people that really made you angry. Yeah, send them a link to our, simple little course. Again, we're doing it outside. As you can see, there's no fancy suit and tie. It's just me, and we're outside in nature, and we're just sharing ideas, and hopefully some of them will click for you, okay? So again, a priority list is key, and focusing on those people who really, really have meant a lot to you. And then also after the happy list, well, what's next? Well, okay, you got to start writing in that priority book. You got to say, hey, this is how much money I made. Are the expenses, and this is what's left over. Oh, okay, now you got an understanding of your financial situation, right? So now, hey, that's not all. I mean, you need to be financial, right? You have to have, most successful people have their finances in order, they have their spiritual life in order, and they have their physical life in order. It's just the way it goes. I mean, you got to be healthy, so take a walk every other night, 20 minutes, whatever is good for you. Go work out if you're not already working out. Just go to a gym and, do light weights, whatever, jogging. It doesn't matter. You got to be physically healthy. You got to be spiritually healthy. And then you got to be financially healthy. And so once you got those three things in order, you are then on the track of being very successful, because that's what the successful people have in order. They've got that. They're disciplined financially, physically, and spiritually. All three together bring success. And then as you have success, oh my God, start giving it away. See how beautiful that is? Oops, I made an extra 10 grand this month. Okay, I'm going to take half of it, 5 grand, and I'm just going to give it away. People who are in need, whatever it is. And of course, for heaven's sake, don't send it to you-know-who, where all they're doing is paying their $400,000 a year salaries. No. You take charge of the money that you got blessed with. You start giving it away. And don't worry about it, because if you're spiritually minded, right, you're going to start thinking spiritually, and you're going to start giving it away, right? And you might say, well, I'm not that spiritual. I never went to church. It's all confusing to me. Oof, all these religious leaders, oy vey. Should I be Jewish? Should I be Mormon? Should I be Jehovah's Witness? Should I be Christian, Catholic, Protestant? It just goes on and on. Wow, so confusing. Like, what are you supposed to choose? Well, I say nothing to organized religions, and you just talk to your Creator. Just talk to him. Say, hey, Creator, I don't know you. You know me. So please, I want to start talking to you. And then you pull out the priority book and you start writing your prayers. Start off with Dear Creator, right? I don't know how to pray, but I'm going to write this in this book. Please help me be successful. Please help me to know how to give the money away. And you just keep going on and on and on. Every morning, just write a little prayer. I don't care. Help! Jesus, help me. Close enough. Our Creator will hear you, right? And then once you start thinking spiritually, you'll understand that it's the Father, Son, and Spirit. 3 in 1, our Creator. Notice I didn't say creators. Creator. And it is confusing. Man, just messes everything up. You got to do this, and this. No, you don't have to. You just ask the Holy Spirit what to do. You thank Jesus for his design, how he made you, how you think, all of that. And then you thank the Father for creating you. It seems as if, okay, I'm saying as if, the Father speaks things into being. Okay, let's create man from the dust, or the earth, the ground of the earth. And then Jesus comes along and designs it. Okay, 2 eyes, 2 ears, so forth and so on. And then the Holy Spirit comes and breathes life into mankind. Is that cool or what? I mean, again, I can't make this stuff up. It's all in the Bible. So that's why I encourage you, do not join any religious organizations, for heaven's sake. No religious organizations where they give you a list of things to do, because Jesus actually 2,000 years ago said, hey, don't follow those religious people. Follow me. My burden's light. I'm not going to bog you down with all these man-made rules. I just want a relationship with you. And that's how it starts. So now again, physically, financially, and most importantly, spiritually. Because if you got spiritually, you'll know how to adjust your finances, and you'll know how to be physically healthy, right? Because you will be praying for health, but you will be proactive. You're going to make a list again of, okay, I got diabetes. Okay, fine. I got to take the glyburide or whatever. I have heart murmurs. Okay. I have a kidney disease. Okay, whatever it is. I mean, our Creator already knows it, but you got to write it down so that you are actively trying the best you can, taking the right medication, exercising correctly so that you are healthy, so you can be successful. And then you're not going to hoard everything to yourself. You're going to give it away. That's the whole idea. The most successful people give away. And you just can look, not that I'm saying, they're the right people to look to, but some of them who are worth billions, hey, they give millions away. It's just in the nature to pay it forward, give someone else a blessing. And when you do, oh, you've got a lifelong friend, believe you me. And the Holy Spirit will tell you, right? You just keep writing the prayers, and then the Holy Spirit, yes, I made 10 grand last month, extra over and above that I didn't know that it was going to come in. Okay, now you're talking $10,000. Who am I going to give it to? And then you're going to love it. Life is going to be awesome because you're not running around trying to make more money. You're sitting down, talking to your Creator, and then giving it all away. See, now you can be successful. But Coach Alex, I made a mess of things, and I there's no way I'll ever make 10 extra grand. Oh yeah? Well, if you get plugged in spiritually to the Creator of the universe, hello, He owns all the universes. He's worth trillions times quadrillion, right? He owns everything. So that's the beauty of it. But He also wants you. What? Me? Yeah, but I failed all those things. I'm so sinful. I'm so bad. Yeah, that's what He loves. He loves when people who have done bad things come to Him and say, please help me. I want to be better. I want to start a relationship with you, my Creator. Now you're talking, you see? Physically, financially, spiritually. Once you got all those three in order, believe you me, life will be so much easier, because now you don't have to make all the decisions. You're plugging into the Creator, and He's going to tell you what to do, right? It's just that simple. So that's why now that you've got 5, right, a handful of these coaching messages, 20-minute segments, so now, 5 times 20, now you've got 100 minutes, behind you. And now you can take a deep breath. You can start every morning and start writing in that priority book. Okay, who am I going to give the money to? Oh, I realized that I made this money. Oh, I got to take my wife out on a date. Oh, this is our 13th anniversary. This is our 30th anniversary, whatever it is, and you just rejoice in that and you continue to communicate. And that's going to be in the upcoming episode 6, how to improve your communications.